Good morning, guys. Yeah, it is morning. This is the dossy part of us because we've just woke up. And this is it. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Mahoney's train is at 11:30. So we're just going to do a quick video and probably like a few, not an in-depth conversation, but highlights of the day or the weekend. That is because it's been a weekend.
Yeah.
So what's your highlights, dude?
My highlight, man, to be honest, was just spending time with you.
Yeah.
I think that chat that we had on Friday, we just no electronics were used. It was just good, just simple man-to-man chat, and I've learnt some life lessons.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, I've learnt some life lessons from the Butterman here, and I've learnt more about my best friend.
Yeah.
And it's like I was just thinking about this last night. When I first met you guys in Bristol, I saw you as like my Butter One / Adam and MAWCC1 / Mark, Matt and Comics / Matt. But now I just see you guys as my friends now because we can talk about anything now.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, that people. I won't say it's like internet dating, but when you form, it is a relationship when you form relationships on the internet and so
it gets it might be a bit awkward at first, and it might be just like one-liner conversations at time for time. But no, we just like when we met. Was it last September or Yeah, it was last September. February.
Was it November?
No, I think it was September. Because I had to go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah, so since we met September, I think we just hit it straight off the bat.
Yeah.
And now it's just natural to meet up now, I think. You know, you don't get that awkward feeling when you meet around.
Yeah.
You don't get that nervous feeling in your belly straight off the bat. Yeah, the Coke spilling on my Punisher shirt.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about strictly Saturday, the day, I don't know, I think the whole thing was just fantastic because I didn't know what to expect. I just thought I'll be standing in queues all day because,
It pretty much was, really.
It pretty much was, but, but I thought we'll just be standing still and shuffling. But they got, I like the new system that they had where they gave you tickets.
Apart from Walking Dead, dude.
Apart from Walking Dead, dude, because, Charlie Adlard was doing sketches for charity, like zombie sketches, so you can't really complain about the guy.
Yeah.
Because he's an artist, and Frank Choke could have done sketches all day, and Charlie Adler, Frank Choke could have done sketches all day. What's he called? Andy Granoff, he could have done sketches all day, but Charlie.
He did, but for commission, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, they did it for commission, over 500 quid.
Yeah.
Ugh. But Charlie Adlard, he was doing it for free, which is fair play to him. But I thought I would just be standing in line all day, but they gave you a ticket so you can go around and mooch.
It's like going to the hospital, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, it was like getting your shoes from Clark's.
Yeah.
They gave you a little ticket.
Never been Clark's.
It's been a long time since I've been in Clark's. But no, it's just been an absolutely fantastic day. It was higher than. I didn't set my expectations low because I was buzzing for the day, but it smashed my expectations and the cosplay as well. I think that's what we were talking about last night. That's something that we're gonna miss. Just walking around and there's not going to be a Harley Quinn.
We was walking back from Charcoal Grove, weren't we? I said, you know what I miss? Not having a Harley Quinn walk right past us.
It's gonna feel weird. I can see it when I go back to work. Next weekend, they go, how was your weekend? I go, you're not Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
No one here's dressed up like Harley Quinn.
I think I'm going to have to do 2 separate videos, I'm going to have to do this and then a Let's Chat, so you're going to get shitloads from me this
You're going to get a lot of LSCC content from both of us, I would say.
Yeah.
What was your highlight?
Obviously, if we go by the Friday, the meal, meeting Wolfie for the first time,
Mark's friend Stephen.
Yeah, we totally hit it off straight away.
Great
Such
guy.
a genuine dude. And I'm waiting for him to upload all the pictures onto Facebook. The Saturday, I think was I went with expectations way down here, and it was bang. It was super fun. Same with the Bristol trip. When we was digging through everything and that was my highlight of that Bristol trip, and this one we sort of. It was 4 of us, wasn't there? And we sort of split into three.
As
three
Mark
groups.
said,
I say groups, but
as Mark said, it was like a shotgun. We went in and went boom.
Yeah, and it was like me and Mahoney done our thing.
Yeah.
Mark and Stephen just sort of separated. You know, we've never been to a con before. At least we had each other, and then they just went bang. They went for it. And it was sort of Mark's day because it's for his 40th. But obviously he had projects he wanted to get done and stuff. But it's just the whole. Budging up with someone, and I think I remember some of the names without even like going to you.
Going to me now.
Cho, Peter David, Jonathan Ross. Everyone knows Jonathan Ross. Addy Granov, which does the Black Cat Sea. Brand. What
about who did the Iron Man? Who looks like Adrian Edmondson?
That's so I'll tell you. Kay Gillan.
Kieran Gillan, I'll give you that.
I remember that was because of Amy Pond.
Oh yeah,
Karen Gillan.
Oh,
that's how I remember him.
I think that's probably my highlight. Actually, it was kind of like not quintessentially holding your hand through the con, but like helping, being your tour guide, for the con. Because of course Adam, he can't put a comic and a writer and an artist together.
Apart from Scott Young,
of course. But I thought it was a privilege, us two at our first con. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm the biggest knowledgeable guy on comics, but
I know more than me do.
Yeah, I know more than Adam, but I thought it was a pleasure for both of us at our first con, and for me to help you out to get some quality books signed.
And a nice little pound off.
Yeah, I did a bit of swindling for my dear friend, and of course you got me a gift as well.
I think that's what it was. A lot of man love over the weekend.
There was a lot of bromance. Half the money was spent on each ourselves, and the other half was spent on the other person.
And it makes me laugh. It was Mark's 40th, and we didn't really get him nothing.
I got a Moon Knight.
I got him the ticket to the con.
We got Mark something.
I think Mark. If you haven't seen the picture on the voices. That's probably the highlight of last night after the con, actually.
We were in fits over that photo.
It's basically Mark. It looks like his cum face when he was sort of like with Jonathan Ross, and you witnessed my girly laugh last night.
I think you witnessed mine.
And it was just, we was in tears. You think about it now, and it's just crazy.
Even when we went to bed, I heard chuckles from him last night from the next door, from the next room.
And it's quite funny because the pictures that Wolfie took as well were exactly the same.
So he had the same.
Apart from the side.
Yeah, I could tell Mark was there like, don't pull a stupid face, don't look stupid, but it's like.
Honestly, go and check out the picture. It's Mark. I fucking love you, man. You're a ledge. I've totally gone off track now. Like I say, I mean, obviously Jonathan Ross is going to be a humongous highlight and Mr. Slot.
Gentleman.
But it was. I experienced it with my friends, my buddies. And even though me and Mahoney might sound like we was there together all the time, we did sort of go our separate ways. When you went in, I went in for a fag, and I think that was it. Yeah, I went to the toilet and you waited for me.
Yeah, and I had to see Al Hewing.
Yeah.
And my Lee Garbett sketch. That's when we met, and when we met the YCCers as well. I think that's a good highlight.
It was sort of scattered through. It was only like, did we say 4?
I think 4.
Yeah.
We met Cooley Comics, who hanged around with us most of the day.
Yeah, that was pretty hard. Because we said to us, who you here with? He says, no, so I'm just here. Mingle with me and Mahoney, and he did.
Awesome. Mr. Cooley is a quality guy. He's tall. He's tall. And Aaron Kapow Comics as well.
Yeah.
Just straight off the bat.
Yeah.
He's just chatting.
I think while you was off getting
my sketch,
that dude, I can't remember. Yeah. There was me, Mark, and Cooley, and the 4 of us were just chatting for ages, and then I sort of went off to have a look at the sports almanac, And then I come back, I was flicking through some spiders, and Aaron come back and we was chatting again for ages. It was pretty epic. Then we went out to the food court to have a sit down, and we was there.
We were just still chatting, yeah. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And we met Lewis Pierce as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude, if you are watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't recognise you.
I mean, if he can't
you are
even,
a top dude.
if he can't even, remember comic books celebrities' names, he's the CEO of 600 plus members. But meeting Lewis Pierce was absolutely fantastic. He had a VIP ticket.
Yeah, but I have chatted to you, but I couldn't picture the face to the.
Yeah, you couldn't put the names on the face. Yeah. But it was a pleasure meeting you, man. And I didn't get to meet this YCCer, which I'm so gutted about. When you were in the queue for Jonathan Ross, and when I was in the queue for Frank Cho, you met Comics O Us.
Yeah.
And you take over because I didn't meet him.
Yeah, just a brilliant guy. Again, that's for me and Mark. We just, I think we was trying to get more people into the YCC.
You are plugging the YCC.
Hi YCC, and I've recognised it. Was it from the queue?
Yeah.
I was going. I think it was the early bird you was in. I was like, I know that dude. But it was one of them things. You look at someone and you're not sure, and you're like, I ain't gonna say loud because I made that mistake yesterday and just totally looked like a dick.
You did.
And then it says, hi YCC, and we was chatting for a good 10-15 minutes, and literally as soon as he went, Mahoney come round the corner.
Great. So I'm sorry that I messed you, man.
And my fellow Warsellers, we met them at the train station, but absolutely brilliant.
Houdini's Comics.
Yeah.
No, Houdini's Longbox, sorry. Which, if it wasn't for him, I would have been more nervous about this. Because he did a fantastic, 20-minute hints and tips and guide to London Super Comic Con, which was absolutely fantastic. So I want to say thank you for that.
And I want to say, I'm right, so very much cock.
Cupcake.
Yeah, as much cupcake. As much as I dislike my accent, how I used to sound and stuff like that, when I hear my old accent, I'm bang straight in there.
You're straight into it. It's like me when I speak to my grandparents from Wales. I go a bit Welsh.
It's crazy. There's a Brummie girl at work. I've even got the Polish starting today. We'll go, yeah, my it's cock, fucking fantastic, bab. And then we'll just say, did you really used to sound like that? I'm like, you know what, I don't actually know.
Accents are weird things.
Yeah.
So to wrap it all up, would you recommend it to anyone?
Fuck yeah. I'm as much as I couldn't do it today, I'm quite jealous of Jack, but then he won't have the Rossmeister there. If you're watching, that's your unique name, Mr. Rossmeister.
The Rossmeister.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend it to anyone. I think that's the beauty of this con. It's strictly comics.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I've never been to an MCM one, but I think it's more. It's kind of, you got the more like movie and TV tainted into it. Whereas this one is just strictly comic book creators.
I think it'd be good, but a different experience.
Yeah. This one was just, it wasn't as busy as I thought. I thought I'd be not knocking people out of the way, but everyone was so nice. When I was in the queue by myself to see Frank Cho and Al Ewing, I turned around to the person behind me and said, "Are you having a good day?" And we'll have a great 10-minute chat.
Yeah.
It's like the people there are so friendly. The staff there were really friendly.
Oh God, yeah. Considering how many people would go up to say, "Where's that?" And I think we was asking about Jonathan Ross to. That you won't be watching, so I'm going to say loud. But, and I says, do you know when Jonathan Ross is coming out? He says, we should be here about lunchtime. Do you want me to call up and find out? I said, no, don't worry about that. I says, we'll keep on popping back. I said, are you sure? And I was like, honestly, you've got enough to do.
Yeah.
But they were so friendly.
So friendly.
The doormen were a bit...
Yeah, doormen, they were like bouncers.
Yeah, but the ones in the yellow T-shirts was so
friendly.
Yeah.
And so organised. The whole event was so organised as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, a few people were late for when they should have came back, but
I think it was only
Jonathan Ross.
Yeah, that was because he was still doing.
Yeah, he was still doing a talk, and if you're a presenter at a Comic Con, in mid flow doing a talk, you can't exactly say, "4 o'clock, I gotta go."
It was pretty epic because when I was doing that video over the phone, you could see him on like I'm going to call it the Titantron.
The Titatron, yeah.
Yeah.
The Bossatron.
Yeah, so you could see
Yeah,
him. So you could see he wasn't just pissing about. He was still there and
giving serious talk,
brilliant
yeah.
with his fans.
Fantastic.
And like I said, I've probably said in 3 videos now, he was actually suggested not to do any more signings, but he says no, I'm going to finish off the rest of the tickets. And even then, he didn't rush it. You know,
No.
he was not like a few of them I won't mention. But I understand he was very busy, but so was he. You know, and yeah, he didn't rush it. You know, he had a. It was a nice. It wasn't overpowered. Mr. Stott was just, you know, you couldn't shut him up. He was awesome. But Mr. Ross, he was, you know, chatting to me about America's Got Powers, Revenge, giving me a few spoilers.
Ooh.
Trying to plug his bloody comics out. He's like, oh yeah, because you've got these 3 variants, get the second print, it's awesome. I was like, okay, I will. I think I called him John as well.
Alright, John.
Yeah, okay, John. Thanks, John. Yeah, and the dude next to him, which is
Ian Churchill, isn't it?
Yeah, Ian Churchill, obviously he signed my rings as well. Everyone else was missing him. So obviously Jonathan Ross was like, say I'm Jonathan Ross. Oh, what? And then he'd pass it to Mr. Churchill, he'd do his business. That's it. And then hand it back, and then Jonathan Ross would just send them on the way.
I guess you're there for
And they would miss him. They would miss Ian Churchill. I just went up to Ian as well, and he's doing well. I just put my hand down and I said, thanks, mate. And he looked really shocked, and I think he was pleased that and even I don't know who the fucking lady was. I said, cheers, love.
Yeah, thank you. If it wasn't for you.
Yeah, and you know, everyone just missed. And I know Jonathan Ross is fucking huge, but you know, these other guys as well.
Yeah, they should.
And I think it was good to show
appreciation.
Yeah, well, they've been there all day, haven't they? You know. And
Ian Churchill was there longer.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was there since the morning.
I know we've been there all day, but their wrists must be bloody hurting.
And they got to be on top form and you know, I want
be polite as well and pleasant.
You know, because it's for the fans. So at the end of the day, the fans make you for who you are.
Yeah.
And I think you can tell. I think, as I said last night on the Hangout, you can tell which comic book creator was there for the fans and which ones were there just to turn a profit.
Yeah, to shine a print, say, oh, I'm here, I'm going to sign your book, buy more.
Yeah, pretty much.
Peter David, see, bang.
Peter David, brilliant guy.
I didn't have much of a conversation with him because I don't know a lot about the bloke, but the videos he's done. Ooh, I'll have a look at them videos later if that's right.
Oh, yeah.
The videos that he done for both me and Mahoney.
Quality.
Were brilliant. So he's really chatty with you, obviously, because you knew your shit and I didn't.
I knew his shit.
I had what did I have? Batman and...
No, that was John the Layman.
Oh, was it?
With your Batman. With Peter David, who was your Spideys. And all
yeah,
the X
I
Factor.
haven't read any of them yet, but I did say I really like the cover, I think, on one of them. But I didn't think he understood my accent, because I'm, you know, Brummy, Andover, I'm bloody everywhere. I said, do you mind if you do a video for me? He's like, what?
He was like, what?
Yeah. Do you mind if you do a shout-out video for the YCC?
What's a shout-out?
So, yeah. But we got there in the end, and he's an awesome guy. I'll probably... All the people I think I got signed for, I'll try and find them on Facebook and just send them a thank you message. Well, key ones, I think. Even Adi Granov, because I know he was busy, but we did have a chat at the end, so... again, I feel sorry for him because, you know, he was right next to Mr. Slot and the queue was fucking huge.
The queue was huge.
Literally just walked up to Addy and his missus and was like, give it to the missus.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end, we had quite a good chat. I saw the really lovely covers and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I can't remember the full conversation. I was there for about 5 minutes, I think, chatting to him. Both of them, obviously, because, you know, his missus is there as well. But yeah, bloody hell, we've gone off quite long. Anything else you want to wrap it up for, dude?
Anyone who's going today, hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you find loads of bargains, loads of variants. Hope you get things that cherish to you in your collection signed by one of your favourite creators.
Yeah.
And most importantly, just have a fantastic day. That's what we did.
Yeah, I think what we could do is do like a folder for lscc.
On the YCC?
Yeah. And if you want to exchange, like, obviously there's 4 of us, apart from Mr. Cooley, who didn't take no pictures. if you want to exchange pictures, if you've missed out certain characters and stuff like that, if you want to exchange pictures,
we'll make a folder.
yeah. Oh yeah, you can just minge them off the Facebook, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, feel free if you want my pictures, if you want Mark. I'll ask Mark's permission first, actually. But yeah, if you want to take some of my pictures of characters that you've missed yesterday or today even, feel free to right click and save picture as and all that stuff. I just hold my finger down on the button. Yeah, feel free to do that, guys. And like I say, if you can, lots of pictures, please. And if you can do my video wasn't that long and it wasn't that great. I don't think it could have been better, but obviously my phone battery. If you do a video, link it to the lscc. Perhaps title it the same as what I've done. Was it YCC Day Out at lscc 2014?
I know Jack said on Facebook he's going to take loads of photos.
Yeah. And perhaps do a slideshow, you know. But yeah, the most important thing is enjoy yourself. Don't forget to eat and drink plenty, because I think by the time we get something, we was like that.
Yeah, we were.
Need sugar, we need food,
and take some deodorant as well.
Yeah,
I don't care if you're I don't care if you smell of roses. After you go on that con, you're gonna stink.
I must admit, I think it's when I hugged Black Widow.
Yeah,
I had a bit of a hump going on.
Oh,
I was like, oh bollocks! But it was that pit.
Oh, it was just...
But yeah, definitely. I didn't think I was going to sweat because I was like quite casual. It's warm in there, so yeah, definitely. If you don't want to smell, because there's quite some stinky people in there, take some deodorant. So yeah.
Wear fresh pants and fresh socks. And comfy shoes.
Yeah, don't do what we normally do, you know, turn your pants inside out and wear them for 5 days.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah. I'm wearing the same as yesterday. Yeah. So yes, guys, we're gonna shoot because Mahoney's got to get ready and we're gonna pop at Sainsbury's before we go.
I need a shower.
He needs a shower. I'm gonna have one tonight.
I feel horrible.
I'm like all smelly, but it's alright. I'll give the wife a cuddle later with smelly kids.
we're like two men behaving badly. We just stink.
So ready? Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment, subscribe. I like that, dude. Subscribe. And all that's left to say, if you're not going to pause it, is whip it.
Oh, pause it.
Live long and prosper. Turtle power. What the fuck was that?
Range power,
Morphin time. And Nanu, and hopefully there'll be more videos of me and Mahoney because this is fucking awesome. Peace out, YCC.